Today's theme: describing problems, facilities and problems, CEFR B2. Issue. I have an issue with the air conditioning in my room. Failure. I need help because there was a failure with the air conditioning in my room. Leak. There seems to be a leak in the bathroom that needs fixing. Damage. There seems to be some damage to the furniture in my room. Disruption. The disruption in the service caused some confusion among the guests. Defect. The guest noticed a defect in the room's heating system and asked for assistance. Shortage. There is a shortage of towels in my room, and I would appreciate some assistance. Hazard. There is a hazard in the kitchen that needs to be fixed. Risk. I understand there is a risk of damage if we don't fix this issue quickly. Clutter. There is too much clutter on the table, and I need help clearing it. Breakdown. I need help with a breakdown in my room's heating system. Malfunction. The air conditioning seems to have a malfunction, and I would appreciate your assistance. Obstacle. I encountered an obstacle while trying to access the event, and I need assistance. Inconvenience. I apologize for the inconvenience, but could you please help me with this issue? Deterioration. The guest noticed a deterioration in the room's condition and requested assistance. Contamination. There seems to be a contamination issue with the water in the kitchen. Deficiency. I think there is a deficiency in the heating system that needs to be fixed. Blockage. There is a blockage in the sink that needs to be fixed. Error. I noticed an error in my reservation and would appreciate your assistance. Impediment. I have an impediment with my reservation and need assistance. Setback. I experienced a setback with my reservation and need assistance. Complication. There seems to be a complication with my reservation that I need assistance with. Challenge. I have a challenge with the Wi-Fi connection in my room. Bottleneck. There seems to be a bottleneck in the process that is causing delays. Problem. I have a small problem with my room and need some assistance. Fault. It is my fault that the light in the bathroom is not working. Interference. There seems to be some interference with the Wi-Fi signal in my room. Delay. There seems to be a delay with my room service order. Waste. I think there is a waste of water in the bathroom faucet. Inefficiency. The inefficiency in the service made my wait longer than expected. Disrepair. The hotel room was in disrepair, with peeling paint and a leaky faucet. Conflict. There seems to be a conflict with my reservation that I need help resolving. Miscommunication. The miscommunication about the room service order led to a delay in getting the food. Dislocation. I think there is a dislocation in the furniture arrangement that needs to be fixed. Inaccessibility. The inaccessibility of the building made it difficult for some guests to enter. Unavailability. The unavailability of hot water in my room is quite inconvenient. Overcrowding. The overcrowding in the lobby made it hard for guests to move around comfortably. Pollution. I noticed some pollution near the river and would like to report it. Inadequacy. The guest expressed their inadequacy in fixing the issue and requested assistance. Dysfunction. There seems to be a dysfunction in the air conditioning system that needs fixing. Frustration. The guest expressed frustration over the issue with their room. Unrest. There seems to be some unrest among the guests about the noise in the hallway. Misalignment. I noticed a misalignment in the door, and I would appreciate your assistance in fixing it. Discrepancy. Discrepancy. There seems to be a discrepancy between the reservation and the room we were given. Inconsistency. Inconsistency. The inconsistency in the service made the guest feel uneasy. Discomfort. Discomfort. I am experiencing some discomfort in my room and would appreciate your assistance. Insecurity. Insecurity. The guest expressed their insecurity about the room's cleanliness and asked for assistance. Unreliability. Unreliability. The guest expressed concern about the unreliability of the hot water in their room. Obstruction. Obstruction. There is an obstruction in the hallway that needs to be cleared. Disorder. Disorder. I think there is a disorder with my reservation that needs to be fixed. Malady. Malady. I think I have a malady that needs your attention. Grievance. Grievance. The guest expressed a grievance about the cleanliness of their room. Discontent. Discontent. The guest expressed discontent with the cleanliness of the room. Impasse. Impasse. We seem to have reached an impasse with the plumbing issue in the bathroom. Burden. Burden. I hope you can help me with this burden I am facing. Overload. Overload. I think the system might overload if too many people try to use it at once. Displacement. Displacement. I need help with the displacement of my luggage in the hotel. Snag. Snag. I encountered a snag with my reservation and need assistance. Snarl. Snarl. The dog began to snarl when the stranger approached the gate. Difficulty. Difficulty. I am having some difficulty with the Wi-Fi connection in my room. Hurdle. Hurdle. I encountered a hurdle with the project and would appreciate your assistance. Constraint. Constraint. I am facing a constraint with my reservation and need assistance. Dilemma. Dilemma. I am facing a dilemma about whether to fix the issue myself or ask for assistance. Crisis. Crisis. I think we have a small crisis that needs your attention. Emergency. Emergency. There is an emergency in my room that needs immediate attention. Disturbance. Disturbance. There was a disturbance in my room that I need assistance with. Situation. Situation. The situation can be easily resolved with a little assistance. Predicament. Predicament. I find myself in a difficult predicament and could use some assistance. Roadblock. Roadblock. There is a roadblock ahead, and I need help finding a detour. Stagnation. Stagnation. The project is facing stagnation, and we need to find a way to move it forward. Tension. Tension. There is some tension in the room because of the unexpected noise. Misstep. Misstep. I made a misstep when I accidentally spilled my drink on the table. Shortcoming. Shortcoming. The guest mentioned a shortcoming in the service and requested assistance. Flaw. Flaw. There is a flaw in the service that I would like to address. Concern. Concern. I have a concern about the heating in my room. Trouble. Trouble. I am having trouble with the air conditioning in my room. Anomaly. Anomaly. The guest noticed an anomaly in the room's heating system and requested assistance. Confusion. Confusion. There was some confusion about the reservation, and I need assistance to sort it out. Disarray. Disarray. The room was in disarray after the party, and I need assistance to tidy it up. Chaos. Chaos. There is chaos in the kitchen, and I need someone to help me sort it out. Mismanagement. Mismanagement. The mismanagement of resources led to delays in fixing the issue. Maintenance. Maintenance. The maintenance team will fix the issue in your room as soon as possible. Repair. Repair. Could you please help me repair the leaky faucet in my room? Cleanliness. Cleanliness. The guest expressed concern about the cleanliness of the room and requested assistance. Safety. Safety. I appreciate your help in ensuring my safety during my stay. Security. Security. I need help with a security issue in my room. Accessibility. Accessibility. The accessibility of the building is a bit challenging for some guests. Comfort. Comfort. I need some help to fix the comfort of my room. Temperature. Temperature. The temperature in my room seems too low, could you please help me adjust it? Noise. Noise. There is too much noise coming from the room next door, and I need some assistance. Lighting. Lighting. The lighting in my room is too dim for reading. Plumbing. Plumbing. The plumbing in my bathroom is leaking, and I need someone to fix it. Internet. Internet. I am having trouble connecting to the internet in my room. Furniture. Furniture. The furniture in the living room needs to be rearranged for better flow. Equipment. Equipment. The equipment in my room is not working properly, and I need assistance. Supplies. Supplies. The guest requested more supplies for their room. Staffing. Staffing. The staffing at the hotel was very helpful in resolving the issue quickly. Hygiene. Hygiene. Could you please help me with the hygiene issue in my room? Ventilation. Ventilation. The ventilation in my room seems to be inadequate, and I would appreciate some assistance.